much YouTube can pay you for 1 million views on YouTube. And this video is spaced into multiple parts. The first part is cost per mille, which is CPM. Second part is revenue per mille, which is RPM. The third part is countries that watch your video, and the fourth part is obviously how much you make on YouTube. So yes, let us talk about how much you can make on YouTube with 1 million views. What is CPM? CPM is called cost per mille, which is how much advertisers are willing to pay for your video on YouTube. Video A and video B cannot have the same cost per mille because they are different niches. If video A is finance video, the cost per mille will be bigger than the video that is how I vlog content or gaming content. Do you understand? Then cost per mille is how much advertisers are willing to pay for that particular video. Let me give an example. A video that's finance video, advertisers have a knowledge that anyone that's watching a how to make money video or a finance video are willing to spend money on a particular course or a product, right? They're not just there to entertain themselves, they're there to learn something. You understand? So the cost per mille on a finance video or educational video will be extremely high because advertisers have the idea that people that watch that video are there to invest their money or are willing to make money in return, and that's what they are looking for. Understand? But gaming content, on the other hand, is just people that want to be entertained. So putting so much money in that kind of content is more like throwing away your money. That's what they assume as an advertiser, and you will not blame them. So cost per mille has been cleared out. That's how much advertisers are willing to pay you for that one video you make. So RPM, which is revenue per mille. Revenue per mille is how much YouTube is willing to give you, because they're about to collect the 45% and you're about to collect your own 55%. So revenue per mille is how much YouTube are willing to give you as a creator for making that video on YouTube. And that one determines differently on your click-through rate, how fast people see your video and click on it. Revenue, or as an audience retention, is how people are willing to see your videos and how long they are watching your videos. That's what YouTube will calculate before they give you your RPM. Let's go back a little bit. If advertisers are paying $15 for your particular video and people are not really watching that video a lot, the RPM will drop. So if your CPM is $15, your RPM might end up being $5 to $6 because people are not really watching the video, right? People are not watching. If it's a 10-minute video, people are not watching up to 4 minutes. People are not watching up to 5 minutes. People are just watching like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. That means your revenue per mille for YouTube to give you will drop drastically. So your revenue per mille also calculates to how much you are going to make at the end of the day. So it's not about making finance videos. It's about people that are watching your finance videos and are going to watch to the end, and are going to watch almost the whole video for your RPM to still be maintained high. Another thing that affects your pay to make money on YouTube, to know how much you can make 1 million views, is the age that watch your video. If people that watch your videos are mostly older people, it will affect how much you are likely to make, because older people don't have high purchasing power. The purchasing power currently on YouTube is between 19 to 27 or 37 years. That's the purchasing power on YouTube. And if your audience mostly like watching your videos and they are mostly 60s, 70s, the cost per mille and revenue per mille will extremely be low because those watching your videos are those that are older. You understand? So let's go to the fourth part, which is how the countries that watch your video, right? Example, in Nigeria, the revenue per mille or cost per mille in Nigeria is mostly $1 because companies in Nigeria are not really invested in putting a lot of money on YouTube, right, for ads revenue. But if your viewers are mostly from the US, UK, Canada, England, your cost per mille is about to hit $50 because those countries are investing hugely into ads on YouTube or TikTok or any social media platform. Do you understand? Like for example, with a creator, there's a creator that exposed how much he made on YouTube, and a video he did over 1,700,000 views, and he made only $2K on YouTube because the people that watch his video, 89% of them, those that watch his videos, are Indians. And Indians have a very, very low purchasing power because their country is one of the most underrated countries in the world because the revenue in the country or the economy of the country is extremely low. So the companies in India are not even willing to bring out money for advertisers in that region. So that way they're making low amount of money. So if Indians are your target audience or Indians are people watching most of your video, you will not make money on YouTube. Let me give an example. If those watching your videos 50%, or let us say out of 1 million views, 200,000 are US, and the remaining 700,000 or 800,000 are Indians. That small number in US can make you up to $1,000. That's how much the US economy, England, Canada are able to influence the money you can make on YouTube. So if your audience are mostly in the US, Canada, England, UK, you have to be like sure of making a lot of money on YouTube, because those places are where the highest purchasing powers are on YouTube. Another thing that influences how much you make on YouTube is the content you make. All right. If you make a given content, it will take you almost 50 million views to be able to see $10,000 or even $5,000 on YouTube, because the audiences that watch your videos are mostly younger creators or younger audience, those between the age of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You understand? So if your audiences are within that age range, you're likely not to make a lot of money on YouTube, because they don't have a purchasing power. You remember earlier in the video I told you that those with the higher purchasing power on YouTube are those between the age of 19, age of 35, right? There are those with the highest purchasing power on YouTube. If your audience are below this age, that means you are making less. If your audience are above that age, which is 60 and 65, you're also making less, because those people are not able to pay for anything. They're not able to buy anything according to the advertisers and YouTube themselves. Do you get? So these are things that determine how much you're likely to make per whatever. That means there's no fixed price for how much you're making on YouTube. There's no fixed price for how much anybody can make on YouTube. There is no fixed price. If you're making finance content and I'm making finance content, our money will not be the same. Our cost per mil might be the same, because it's the same brands that are paying for you, that are paying for me, right? But the revenue per mil will differ, because obviously one person will have a bigger audience, and the audience are also willing to watch longer than another person. Do you understand? And someone else might have a different region. Maybe person's audience are mostly Africans, South Africans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, Congolese, South Sudan, and countries like that, right? While someone else are having their regions to be India, Botswana, mix of African, Australian, North American. You understand? So their own content is very, very mixed and a lot. So their money goes to be going up and going down. But the own as in Africa is mostly on the same range of being down, because it's an African country. Do you understand? So this is how to calculate how much you're likely to make on YouTube as a content creator. If you find this video very helpful, please do well to do me a favor by liking this video, so that YouTube can push it to more people. And do well to subscribe and drop a comment for me, and I will see you on my next video.